New at 6 tonight, the sheriff of Bonner County, Daryl Wheeler, is calling on Idaho Governor Brad Little to reverse the stay-at-home order. He is questioning warnings from public health officials. He posted a public letter to the governor on Facebook today saying, quote, COVID-19 is nothing like the plague, unquote, and now is the time to reinstate the Constitution. On March 25th, Governor Little issued a stay-at-home order for all of Idaho. That requires everyone in the state to self-isolate at home if possible, and other North Idaho leaders have since joined in on the sheriff's request. The sheriff joining me live on the phone this evening. Sheriff, appreciate your time. And firstly, what you're calling for is the legislature to come together to, as you put it, get the state back up and running.
That's absolutely right, Mark. What I've done is I've asked the governor to reconsider his actions because the governor is taking actions based on false information provided by the World Health Organization, and the governor has suspended the Constitution on his own, and I'm asking him to reverse the direction we're going.
I think the governor would argue that he does have the authority to issue the stay-at-home order. And then secondly, I want to ask you, you think the World Health Organization is distributing false information, but we've heard from public health official locally all the way on up to the federal government that this social distancing and staying at home is what we should be doing to prevent the spread, or at least decrease the spread of coronavirus and save lives ultimately. And you're saying you don't believe that's the case?
Well, what I'm saying is I want well people to be free to conduct their normal businesses, and I want sick people to stay at home. Unfortunately, I think the governor has chosen to punish the well people, and we're taking our precautions, the sheriff's office, and I think when this whole situation is over, I'm still only going to let well people on my campus into the driver's license offices, and also keep some of those safety precautions and practices that we've established and keep those in place. I would just really like to see a peaceful transition to normalcy here in the state of Idaho, and I'd like the state legislature, the ones that represented us, have a voice and discuss this as a body and have that influence in the governor's decisions.
Sheriff, I got to ask you one thing, what the CDC said today. They said today that up to 25% of people infected with the coronavirus may not show any symptoms. So their concern is that those people will be out in the public not thinking or knowing they're sick and then spread the virus to other people who might be immune compromised or who may be more at risk. And then those people become critically ill or potentially even die.
Sure. Well, the issue I have is I really believe that private businesses are voluntary associations and such should be treated as such, and every private business needs to communicate with their own clientele and let them know the rules of their premises, and that every individual can decide if they want to patronize that establishment or not. And it's just called freedom of association. If people are ill and they're around ill people, they should stay away from healthy people.
All right, Sheriff Daryl Wheeler, I really appreciate your time. Thank you for calling in.